Jayber is probably one of the best Descendants for solo play. With his stationary turrets, he can dominate on his own, and today we're breaking down Jayber and his turrets. What's up Descendants, Bob here, and today we'll be showcasing Jayber. If you want to see more videos for the first Descendant, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you'd like to support me, I'm gonna leave my Nexon creator code in the video description. Okay Descendants, to start off, let's take a look at Jayber's passive skill. His passive is called Turret Sync, and it's actually pretty simple. When Jayber has both turrets active, he gains a 20% firearm and skill power buff. Very easy to trigger and a very strong passive. Now for his first ability we have Assault Turret. Jayber summons a turret that deals Jayber's skill power times 100%. It lasts for 12 seconds. Now here comes the crazy part about the Assault Turret. It scales with Jayber, meaning that when his max health increases, the turret's health goes up as well. The Assault Turret inherits 72% of Jayber's health and shield, 62.9% of his skill power modifier, and 80% of his defense. This right here is very important because if we build Jayber correctly, his turrets can tank for him, taking some damage for us while they also deal a massive amount of damage. And that's not all. The Assault Turret can be enhanced with Jayber's third ability, Multipurpose Gun, and when enhanced, the Assault Turret now has a 4.5 meter AoE attack that deals Jayber's skill power times 104.9% every 0.3 seconds for 10 seconds. This enhancement makes the Assault Turret into something incredibly strong and scary. Next up is his second ability, Medical Turret. This turret has a radius of 6 meters and heals us for 4.1% of our max health and lasts for 12 seconds. Meaning that in those 12 seconds the max amount of health that we can recover is 16.4%. Similar to the Assault Turret, the Medical Turret inherits Jayber's stats. So the turret will have 140% of Jayber's health and shield, 62.9% of his skill power modifier, and 90% of his defense. And lastly, when we enhance the Medical Turret, it receives a taunt ability that will taunt enemies on a 5.5 meter radius for 10 seconds. The Medical Turret is actually a very strong summon for Jayber, but not for the heals. The heal is actually not good. 16.4% of our max health in a span of 12 seconds is a very small amount. But the Medical Turret excels on distracting the enemies with its taunt and by tanking for us, because the turret itself actually has more health and shields than Jayber. This is a very strong ability and makes Jayber a very good choice for solo players. Now for his third ability we have the Multipurpose Gun. As I previously said, we can enhance the Assault and Medical Turret with a Multipurpose Gun, but that is only one part of its function. The Multipurpose Gun can also heal 60% of the turret's health and add 15 seconds more to their timer. And we can also use this gun against enemies, and actually does big damage for what it is. If we hit an enemy with a Multipurpose Gun, we deal our skill power times 520.9%. Crazy strong, but I think you should focus on healing and enhancing your turrets instead of using this skill for damage. And lastly, for Jayber's fourth ability we have Reactivate. Reactivate lets us recall our turrets, and when they're recalled, they fire 3 waves that deal our skill power times 492.5% in a 6 meter radius. And when we recall them, the next time we use them, they will spawn in their enhanced form, so that we don't have to shoot them with our Multipurpose Gun to re-enhance them. And we can actually use a Multipurpose Gun to reset their timers. I used to think that Jayber was one of the weaker Descendants, but after taking my time to understand how his abilities actually work, I can safely say that he will most likely be one of the best Descendants for defense, special operations, and for solo players. With his turrets being as tanky as they are, he can definitely work for a solo player. But those are my thoughts on Jayber. Let me know how you feel about Jayber on the comment section below. And that's Jayber's breakdown, Descendants. If you found that useful, please leave a like, it really helps out. Now let's take a look at his gameplay.
Importantly, the enemy is after the Ancestors' data as well. Can anyone think why?
Nothing comes to mind. My only guess is that this place is somehow connected to the Ironheart. I'll know once I have the data. Descendant. Unfortunately, none of the Ancestors' data remains in this terminal. I will check the other terminals, but it seems the Vulgus were successful with their extraction.
That can't be right. If it were possible to fully extract the data, then the Magisters would have already done it.
Until recently, it would have been impossible for the Vulgus as well. However, if they have someone on their side...
Descendant, did you come here looking for me?
Turret engaged.
Or did you come to witness the superior technology of the Vulgus?
Battle system.
I am Greg, commander of the invading Vulgus forces. It is a shame
Now.
that I am unable to face you directly.
Summoning turret. Turret summoned. Assault turret activated. This is where the fun begins. Gather here.
This terminal also does not contain the Ancestors' data.
And that's pretty much all for this video. If it was entertaining or useful, please leave a like, it really helps out. And if you want to see more videos for the first Descendant, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching and I'll see you on the next one. Later.